hope you're doing well today. As for me, I am feeling very fine. We thank God. Um, so I couldn't do my sermon review yesterday because I had a lot of work to do. I've been away, and when I got back, I had like lots of clothes to wash because I just brought my clothes from where I was down back to Port Harcourt, and I had to wash them on Monday and then clean the house thoroughly. So I think today I'm going to be doing my sermon review. I've not read my Bible for me to merge everything together, but maybe probably towards the evening when I read, or maybe after the live, I will tell you guys what I've read. Please excuse my hair, and the weather is hot. So I want to show you guys something, just in case. For those people that are in a relationship, Valentine is coming. You don't want to miss out on this. Let me show you what my pages look like. So hard. So this is what you're going to be coloring. I think I'll stop here because it's still more. But this is what you're going to be coloring, and it's coming with a card which is called Soul Talk. I was able to just create 20 questions because I don't have strength. But let me show you what the card looks like. So these are the cards. It's called Soul Talk. By the way, I was the one that did all this design. So I designed this and I set 20 questions. So they look much because I made them like 20 each. Right? I think I'll sort that out later when I go out. Yeah. So this would have been out since, but because of the work at Andoni, I didn't have time to like start like my publicity on time, although I intend to just keep on posting, and I'm really happy and grateful for my contact list because they've been resharing and reposting and all of that, and I am grateful for that. I mean, last year when I did a Valentine package, I like put it out, I shared it to everybody, and I said I wasn't going to do that, not because I'm proud, but the fact that I shared it out on everybody's list and nobody, okay, people showed interest, but nobody bought that package. So I said, let me just do this and then maybe focus on Instagram for now, and maybe TikTok, because TikTok has really been helpful these past few days. Anyways, let me skip to my sermon review. I don't have much to talk. So this is my book. I need a permanent jotter for church. I have so many jotters, so I don't even know which one is for church. Anyone I lay my hands on, I just pick it up and get to church with it. So on Sunday, which was the 1st of February, Pastor Tolu Lope Oladapo, that's my pastor, was speaking about marriage God's way, and he said God has a way he designed marriage to be, and marriage is God's design, not your invention. Marriage is also a covenant and not contract. So that's self-explanatory, right? How do you do marriage God's way? Number one, he said you must know why marriage exists. It isn't for selfish people. Marriage exists for God's pleasure, and the purpose is for divine partnership. I mean, whenever I want to pray, like in this phase of my life, when I pray for a life partner, I always pray that this person should love me the way Christ loved the church, and God should give me the grace to submit to my partner, and those little bad characters that I have, God should also help me do better. So yeah, we know why marriage exists. Marriage was designed by God. God created the whole concept behind marriage, was created by God, and it's funny how it's amazing how the Bible tells us how to model, to be a good wife and to be a better spouse and all of that. So yeah, and then he said number two, oneness. That's how do you do marriage God's way? Oneness. Two shall become one flesh. If you aren't ready to let go of individuality, don't get married. I think this part speaks about now there are people that love to do solace. They want to be on their own. They love their space and all of that. And the whole concept behind marriage is that when you become, I've never been married before, but when you come, when you become, when you say I do with this person, right? Everything, you literally become one person. That's to show if I eventually get married today, I can't make any decision without involving my partner. I have to tell this person that this is what I want to do. What is your inputs? Right? If I even want to get a job or maybe want to travel or do anything, I have to put my partner, I have to consider my partner. So I'm putting myself in this person's shoes. I don't know if that explains it, but yeah, he said it's oneness and not individuality. And this is down to the, how do you say it, our money, right? I'm not the kind of person that is going to do your money is our money and my money is my money, because right from when I even started, I'm so grateful for my church, the fact that they get to talk about this love code month. It is something that people don't really talk about, and I'm happy that in this phase of my life I get to hear all these things, so I won't make mistakes when I finally or eventually get married, because I mean, I must get married right. There's no room for divorce. So okay, so I was speaking about oneness, and it's funny how even before I started listening to sermons, I had a picture in my mind in the university that when I eventually get married, I'm going to like share the, when we finally have children, I'm going to like tell my husband that you're going to pay for this person's school fees and I'm going to pay for this other person's school fees. Like we're going to like divide responsibilities, kind of something like that. But this, how would I put it? We'll do it in a way that our children won't notice that. Anyways, till I get a partner, if he accepts, no problem. If he doesn't accept, he's fine. But that's it. That's how supportive I want to be. I don't want to be that kind of person that's, you know, everything I do, I'm just thinking for myself, and I'm like, I'm having like a backup plan. This is marriage. Guess what? I can use this money I'm saving to run away. I don't intend to do that. So yes, PT spoke about that, and then he said, secure the foundation, challenges will come. I don't think there's any relationship or any marriage or anything, even down to school, right? And even as I'm an artist, there are so many challenges that I face. Do you consider your husband as an equal? No, I don't consider him as an equal. Hi, Chidozie Franklin. I don't consider him as an equal. I don't know. I don't have a husband yet. But I believe when I have a husband, of course I'm going to get married. But this is somebody I submit to. This person is my king. I'm going to basically see this person as my king. The person that I would just basically, how I can show that is just submitting. But I don't think I would ever know, even if I earn more than my husband, I don't think I would ever want to be putting shoulders and do stuff like, after all, I earn more than you. I mean, I can be very shady, but I know the right thing to say at the right time. I don't think I'll do that. Am I single? Yeah, so I'm single. I'm married to Jesus. And then he said, secure the foundation and challenges will come. Speaking about this, right, I feel like there are some relationships that ended. I'm talking about friendship aspect, because last year I lost a lot of friends or friendship, right, because of there were challenges that came. And I mean, I'm not going to always paint myself as a good guy or the good girl, but you know, stuff happens and then people just do things out of, they don't know how to control their emotions. But I mean, I feel like if I was, when I showed room to communicate, if this person had actually communicated back to me, we wouldn't have been a past kind of like a broken friendship or a friendship that broke. Because it still hurts me that a friendship from childhood, that I knew this person right from my primary 3, primary 2. We don't talk again. We don't even follow each other on Instagram. Last time I saw her, we did as if we did not even know each other. That's how bad it was. Hi Tekbo. Slim. Is it Tekbo that is your name? So it is, I just feel like it wouldn't have ended if we actually communicated better. So yeah, challenges will always come, right? But I feel like that's what is going to strengthen us. That's you and your partner. So you just have to secure the foundation. If you build a house on a foundation that is not strong, obviously it is going to fall down. And when it falls down, it only takes the grace of God to rebuild back. And then I think under that he stated, how do you build a foundation? He said, be on the word of God. The word of God should be your standard. So one thing I placed out for myself this year was, because it was for me to study the word, and I started with Philippians. I think I am done with Philippians and I'm currently at Colossians 1. I'm supposed to continue Colossians 2, but I've been on a hold, and my accountability partner has been knocking on my door, and I mean, I'm very busy, but I think I'm going to text her and remind her and read that. But let's the word of God be your foundation. Let it be your standard. What does the word of God say about certain things? Before you make an action, what does the word of God say about this thing? And then choosing right. Do you speak French? I don't speak French, although I want to learn how to speak French because I have plans to move to Paris. But yeah, I don't speak French. I speak only English. Choosing right. In this sense, how do you choose right? Honestly, I don't know. Hi, Samuel. I don't know how you choose right. But yeah, this is what they started their church. I don't know how you choose right, but I just believe at the end of the day, we all know what we want. But I've learned not to go for looks. I've learned not to go for physique. I always want to look at the container. Obviously, I cannot date an ugly person, right? But but I'm looking at the container, not the content. Sorry, the content, not the container. Sorry, I twisted that. How are you doing? I'm fine, I'm doing well. And then you must invest in knowledge. This boils down to reading of books. I've not really read any book. I think I started. Sorry, I have to close this window. I think that's better. Okay, so I think I started reading a book on relationship. Although I'm not yet done with that book, but I think I'm going to go back. Thank you. Where am I from? I'm from Akwa Ibom. And then the other one is deal with trauma. Don't build a relationship on trauma or something that happened from the past. From what part of the country are you from? Is it from Nigeria? I'm from Akwa Ibom. Yes, from the south. That's where I'm from. So this part says deal with trauma. I don't think I have any trauma from any relationship. I mean, I don't want to talk about my past relationship, but bad things happen. But I don't think I have any trauma that is holding me from saying, okay, I'm not going to give you my all. I'm going to do one leg in and one leg out. I don't think I have any trauma. But if you have any trauma from any past relationship, I feel it's best you deal with it before you get into another relationship. So you're not going to project that in your new relationship. And then discernment is very important in marriage. It's going to be amazing if you are able to hear from God. If your partner should hear from God, both of you should hear from God. I think it's going to be amazing. So discernment is very important in marriage. Communication is the blood of any relationship. I think I stated this in Securing the Foundation about communication. And then our pastor said communication is the blood of any relationship. Slow to listen, able to comprehend, and then he said listen with your eyes, knowing how to respond and when to respond. Yeah, so communication is very important. Like I said, okay, like he said here, that communication is the bloodline of every relationship. So most times I know how, like for me, I know how upset I can be. I don't want to say I have anger issues, but I get angry quickly, right? But I mean, in this phase that I'm learning how to be better and communicate my feelings. If somebody should hurt me, instead of me, acting weird or trying to sweep it off the carpet, I'd rather talk about it and just sort it out with you. And if you don't want to fix it, it's fine. All I know is that I've showed interest that I wanted to fix this. So communication is very important. I think that's all from. Okay, number 6 is commitment. Commitment is, it says here, love the Bible. I think that aspect about the way love is kind, love is patient, love does not envy. So yeah. Okay, let me calm down to read this one. It's intentional commitment, not a feeling. All right, so I feel if you're going to love somebody, it has to be intentional and not a feeling, because there will be days when you don't feel like loving this person. I mean, I've been in that shoes before, but I chose to check up, you know, with the ego and the pride. I chose to check up. I chose to text this person and find out what's the problem. How are you doing? That's because we both say we are in this together, right? So I have to show up in the days that I don't feel like I like this person. So you have to show up. There are days that you won't feel, that's what to say there. There are days you won't feel like loving, but you just have to show up every day. And yeah, I think that's all. So it's, I mean, this is not how I planned this to be, because I want to paint. I have a sketch right here. I have a work to do, so I have to paint because I have a deadline. But I just thought to make this a bit fast. I'm really grateful for my church, because most churches don't really get to talk about these things. I was attending a previous church before, and they did well by talking about it, but it wasn't in this context. So I'm so grateful that I get to hear about all of these things, and it's making me a better person, right? Because both in relationship, or maybe friendship and all of that, or my relationship with people, relationship at work, I'm becoming a better person. I mean, we learn every day, so that's basically it. So I thought to share my sermon review with you guys, and that's that. For painting will officially start next week, but this painting I'm currently doing at the moment, I would probably vlog it and post it on my YouTube for you guys to see. So I'm so sorry I've not put up any art content for a very long time. I've been really busy, but now I'm free and I just want to finish this work, because this work I should be sending it to the person on the 7th, and today is 3rd, so I have like 3 days left. So yeah, if you're in Nigeria, if you're in Port Harcourt or anywhere in Nigeria, please come and buy my Valentine book. There, I also have the one for singles like me. So it's very cheap. It's very cheap. So yeah, you can afford it. The other one is 19,500. The other one is 9,500. So I think I showed you guys. Let me show you again for people that just joining the live. This is it, and this is the other one. So guys, thank you for joining my live. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel if you like my content. I promise to post more of art contents. I've already give you guys why I've not been posting consistently. So yeah, thank you and God bless you. Have a